Hey everyone, today we have a little something a bit different today. I'm going to be doing a bit of a show of Hot Wheels haul. A little something different that I don't usually do, but I figured, you know what, might as well. So, a little Christmas haul of Hot Wheels carts, and usually when they go on sale for like $1, everyone, all the collectors, all that, the sellers, especially resellers, they're grabbing them off the shelves and they're gone. You know, maybe even the employees, they're doing the same, but oh, surprise, we find a whole bunch of them there. The shelves are fully stacked at my local one. So of course, any collector grabbed a whole bunch of them. So, I'll say this right now, I do not sell any of them. I don't do that. Not my thing. Anyways, let's get into this, shall we? First one I saw was this little van, Volkswagen T3. Now, there were two of them there, and of course at the time I'm kicking myself because I realized, well, perhaps it was a special variant because it was a yellow one of these, and then the one that says personalize. So obviously there must be some sort of other variant of it. Of course I'm kicking myself because I should have grabbed it. Because, different variants are pretty darn cool. Especially for collectors' sake. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the other ones. I will say though, this is a pretty neat little van, like, fancy. And of course it says 25 on there. I don't know if that's like some sort of special anniversary or whatnot, but it's pretty neat. So grab some more. Because yes, we have a lot more. Let's move this off to the side. Chevy Blazer. Cyclone. Yes, let's move those onto the shot because the light glaring on it. Now, usually I don't grab pickups, but I thought, you know what, these are very different. It also has that 90s, early 90s, 80s look. I just think it looks absolutely cool. It does say 91 on it, so yeah. Fancy. Even the writing. Yeah, that's definitely like 80s, early 90s, all over it. Of course, we have the Chevy Blazer 4x4. Another pretty neat one. Kind of ones I don't usually collect, but I thought, hey, these just look cool. Not much else really to say about those. Alright, let's move on to the next ones. I'll probably go bigger batches. So we got the Mazda MX-5 Miata. Very fancy one too. But I do have a few other ones, but I thought this one is totally different. It's like modified. Modified out the wazoo. Like from that angle. That's just fancy. You wouldn't even know it's a Miata at this point. And of course we have this little really fancy hypercar. McMurdy Sperling. I know for a fact I'm butchering these words, but oh well. Peak Pursuit. Really fancy. Don't really know much about modern hypercars because They're not really my thing, but I thought this looks really cool. And the brand's name, because, well, it has all over it. But neat. Move on to the next ones, shall we? Put that over there. Got some... Oh, that one's on an angle. There we go. This one I thought just was really cool. This one was Braille. Braille Racer. And I thought, well, I immediately saw that on top of it. I'm like, what is this? Of course, it's Braille version of the classic twin mill, which, hey, that's a classic one right there. The Braille Institute of 2026, which I have no idea what all that is about, but I just saw this. It's completely different, like just 100% different than what I'm used to. Like, not only does it have a little Braille on the outside, but even on the actual car itself, on the model itself, it has it. Like, that's just neat. Oh, it has it on the top too. I didn't even realize. That is really cool. Again, not something I would normally get, but hey, that is just really neat. Does that have it on the bottom? It does. Wow. I almost didn't look at the bottom. There's Braille all over it. That is cool. Hotwheels doing something fancy. I like that. Even on the graphics, it has it all there too. Might be one of my favorites, actually. Alright, so we have the Ford Mustang GTD, which I assume must be the brand new one. And of course, it's the 60 years. 60 years of Mustang. Wow. They've been around for a long time. So I figured, oh, I can't not get it. At least that's my thought process. Plus, it's a really nice blue. Like that. It's just really nice. They got some pretty good detail too. Usually when they're licensed ones, they tend to have some really good detail on them. Especially near the lights and the license plate. That's really nice. Surprisingly, the gold goes really well with that. Okay. So next we have this little, very fancy Renault Espace F1. Of course, got a little damage here. Of course, I'm not a reseller, so that doesn't matter to me. Yeah, definitely did get a little bit of damage, but there wasn't any others on there, so I figured, oh well. The French like to do a lot of crazy things with their cars. Usually I don't get these little vans, but hey, this is a fancy van. Fancy brace van. Yeah, you'll be getting to your soccer club in no time in these. At the talk of the town. You really should say the year of when these were made. Like, it's kind of something I've noticed. Some of them don't have the year on them. That'd be nice. Because I know for a fact this is not a recent thing. Alright, X3. Bit of a mixed bag. So we have the quick chat. Now this, I assume is designed from the toy from the 80s. The phone toy that they roll around, the big oven. Roller, rotary phone. It's just neat. I just thought it was neat. legend on the back. So yeah, it's like a little drag racer. Didn't realise that until now. That was cool. And of course, this is a 2025 model. 2025 model. Xperi Motors. Honestly, I didn't really notice what the collection was from. I just thought, oh, this is neat. I'm picking it up. So we have another hypercar, the C Zinger Z1C Peak Pursuit. Pretty darn fancy. All the hypercars nowadays kind of look like this. But I thought, hey, this looks neat. I gotta have it for my collection. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe I'll end up having a full hypercar collection at this point. Of course, I got a bike. Usually I never go for the bikes. But then again, in my local store, they never have bikes. So at this point I was like, you know what, maybe I'll pick up a bike. Plus it's a really neat one too. It's like those flashy racer ones. I mean, technically this one might be a racer one, but it's not like a, you know, motocross one or like that. The Honda CB 750 Cafe bike. Kinda neat. Plus the box looks so different. It's not all big and chunky like the actual car boxes. Big difference in the thickness. Got my fingers in the way. Yeah, big difference. Yeah, this will be my first actual bike in the collection. Who knows, maybe I'll continue with the bike collection or something. Alright, I have a bunch more. Let's move that out of the way. 3 more. What I noticed, there was a lot of EVs, electric vehicles, which as a fan of cars, I do not like EVs. Just don't like them at all. But I saw this one, was this the custom Kia EV6? Yeah, EV6. Of course, anime style, which not really my thing, but I saw the customization on it. I was like, whoa, what is this? I realized it's an EV. It's actually very different. I figured, you know what? Why not? Got the Hot Wheels kit concept. Of course, I always have to go with the screen time movie ones, because, come on, these are just cool. I didn't realize I had the little kit logo there on the side, and it actually has it on. I can barely see that because the lighting's so terrible, but that's neat. And it's actually see-through. Yeah, on the door side, which you don't notice that in the graphics here. That's got a little glass door. That is cool. I didn't notice that when I picked it up before. I just thought, oh, it's a movie one, gotta get it. That is cool. You don't usually see the interior. That makes it even better. Neat. Love it. This one I saw here simply because it had 90 on it. 90's design. Audi 90 Quattro. Part of the Peak Pursuit. Wouldn't have thought that. Just looks like a rally car to me. 25. A lot of them have 25 on it. But I figured, you know what? Gotta grab this one. Just gotta grab it, because, hey. Licensed cars are neat. Actually, this one's a touring car, but it looks a bit not a rally car. What am I saying? That's cool. I know I'm saying that's cool to a lot of them, but it's kind of how I go by when I picked them up from the store. I'm just like, okay, this looks neat, I'm gonna grab this. Alright. Another EV, because I realized there was a lot of EVs on the shelf. And I figured I never picked them up, so might as well. Plus it's a Porsche, so it's completely different. I also find it really hilarious because it has EV on it, but then it's like Turbo S. Must be like the hybrid design. At least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Personally, I don't like the design of EVs because they're just kind of not nice to look at. But I thought, hey, I probably grabbed almost the whole collection of these on here for whatever reason. This one, which I thought was just an ordinary Mini, but it's an Austin Mini. Austin minivan. 67 art cars, which just looks neat. How could I not? The art designs on these, so good. I think I have they might have the whole collection of these now. I think that's neat. That's neat, I'm saying that a lot. So we have Wild Wide Body series. Speakers in the back, that kind of ruins it. But I thought, this is neat. Jag XJC V12. Really nice racing looking one. Let's get through these a bit faster because I realise 17 minutes now. And it's very hot over here in the summer. So we have the Ford GT, which I don't have one. So I picked up one of these ones. Modified. Oh, that's it, just modified. Only 5. Wow. I thought, yeah, Ford GT. Gotta grab one of these. I'm doing them in stacks of 4 now, just to move this along. So, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, I don't know, butchering that, TI Super Compact Kings collection. All of these from the 2025 collection. I think almost all these are. This one's neat. It's a neat little car. And really nice detail on the little stickers. Little artwork on them. Let's move it along. Lotus Type 49 from 1968. Usually I don't pick up the racer ones like this, but it has a little guy in there. And it's just a cool design. Alright, so we had to move around a bit because the heat was getting pretty bad, so we switched positions. We're now under the fan. Much better now. So getting back into this, we have got 2 different ones. Let me see what this one is. Maserati Chamel. That's pretty cool. I like that. And plus we have better lighting here, so much better. Looks like peak, what, 80s, 90s? Factory Fresh collection. Wouldn't think so. So I noticed the box is a little bit damaged, but again, I don't collect to sell, I collect to keep. So the damage doesn't really matter too much to me. I'm not going to go like, oh, it's not mint condition or anything like that. If I pick them, I pick them up if I think they're cool. Simple as that. And this Maserati is really cool. Very different too, from what I usually see. So, switch it over. This one is the Gordon Murray Automotive T33, which is another little hypercar. I only know this brand because of the certain games, racing games that I play. Other than that, I would never know what this is. That's nice. No, really nice blue as well. Doesn't really pick up on camera, but it's more of like a greenish blue than a blue. Teal. Ah, I've been informed that it's teal. That makes more sense. It's really nice. Back end there. Really cool. It's like I usually wouldn't find, actually. Because usually the shelves are empty. Let's grab the next 4, because I realized I only picked up 2. We have another EV. So, another EV, which is a Chevy Silverado EV RST. So many acronyms for their little EVs. Now, of course, I don't like EVs. Simple as that. But putting my bias aside, it's a really nice color actually. That's a really nice metallic orange right there. And of course it's got some good detail on it. Right, moving on. Something a little different. The small block taxi from, well, I didn't even realize it was from something until I saw the top here, Netflix, Let's Race. And I figured, you know what, I gotta pick this up just because of that. Just because it's from a little series. Which I have not seen, I'll have to actually watch that now. But hey, this thing is kind of cool. It's like a little open at the bottom there. At the top, I mean. At the bottom. But no, that's just very different than what I would usually grab. It's so plain looking, and now that I look at this. I know it's meant to be design from a series, so I can't really fault it for that much, but it's like more like a little box on wheels. But no, that's neat. Had to pick it up. Okay, 2 more. So we have the I was about to say 2008, but no, that's the 2018 Honda Civic R. Collection. This is from the Night Speed collection. Pretty neat. I like to collect the older Honda Civics, so I picked up this one. I was like, yep, I'm grabbing this. Kind of neat. Don't really like the newer designs. To be fair, I'm very biased. I don't like newer designs on cars. They don't look as aesthetically pleasing. But hey, Honda Civic. And now I picked up another hypercar. And Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Fancy words. I think Ferrari's always fancy for that. Really nice blue too. And of course, you know what? See Ferrari, I'm like, yep, gotta pick that one up. The lighting. Oh, that's actually really neat. Really nice too. Nice design. Last 4. The last 4 from this whole, actually 5, I should say. Apparently I can't count. The heat's getting to me. Alright, so we have, let's go for this one first. The Pontiac Aztec. Custom personalized. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. The Volkswagen had this custom personalized next to it, so I assume it's like a double or separate part of the collection. Kicking myself I didn't get the Volkswagen one that had this as well. And of course, historically people did not like the Pontiac Aztec because Obviously, it was a very avant-garde design back in the day. But I picked it up because, well, it's something I don't have. And I figured, you know what? I'm taking it. It's mine now. Not really sure about the rim design. That's a bit quirky. But I guess that's kind of what they were going for. Everything is quirky with this thing. And of course, classic favorite of mine actually, the Dodge Viper GTS from '96. What's collections from then and now collection? Huh. Pretty neat. I didn't realize they would make more this year. Of course, on the little graphics there it has the Viper thing, but it does not have it on the actual model. Bit of a shame. Missed opportunity there. Usually when they have licensed products, they like to make it accurate to the real thing. Bit of a shame. It has the logo on the front, but it's not very visible. But yellow and black, which was one of the production model colours. Yeah, actually that's really nice. I like that. Very unique design from the 90s. Shame they stopped making them. IRL, I mean. But hey, those are pretty cool. Right. Last three in the whole. This one, Ravager ST. Not sure what collection this one's from. Was it Muscle Mania? Muscle Mania. Sounds like wrestling. I thought this one was neat when I'm grabbing it. Nice colour, two-tone. And I really don't know much else about this one. I just thought it looked nice. Looked good and I'm grabbing it. I say that about almost all of them. Alright, this one is the Cupra E-Racer. And words I am going to butcher. Part of the Night Speed collection. First of all, I just saw Cupra on it, and I'm like, oh. Well, first of all, I thought it was said Supra. But then I realized that it was a C, not an S. I realized, oh, this is part of the European collection. European cars. Well, now I have a Cupra. Right, last one, which is the BMW 2002, which I believe this was from the 1970s. It really should say the year. Well, I know it says 2002, but this was not from the year 2002. This was... yeah, pretty sure this was like a 70s design. It says, yeah. It's looking right at me. 90s? Yeah, 70s versus 90s collection. Huh, interesting. Oh, I was way off. Oh no, I was just writing it. I was reading it twice. Okay. Confusing. Oh, this is neat. I don't think I have one of these. That's why I picked it up. That's really nice too. Oh. It's all single color. Okay. Here I am saying how nice it looks, and like, really? They just painted over the front in a single color? Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, Hot Wheels. Okay. Couldn't put at least a little bit of silver? A little bit of chrome on the lights at least? And on the, you know, the BMW grille? Really? What about the back? Same story on the back. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, well that one's my least favourite from the collection, which is a bit unfortunate because it's a really nice historical car. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, this has been our haul of Hotwheels cars, Christmas haul. Overall, I'm very satisfied with it. It's something very different that I don't usually do on this channel. So I figured, yeah, why not? Anyways, if you like this kind of thing and want to see more of it, sure like, subscribe, comment, and perhaps we'll do more of this kind of stuff because this was really fun for me to do. Anyways, I'll see you all next time.